So today we're going to be going over the best settings for console and controller players on Arc Raiders. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so first you're going to go to your settings. We're going to get to the gameplay tab. We're going to have the HUD position stretched. You want to have your show reload progress on. You want to make sure you're able to see when you're actually finished reloading, especially since it's a third-person shooter and you can't really see your gun. So when you're reloading, it's going to show a little circle on your crosshairs moving around until it's completely filled. You want to have show damage direction on. You want to know where you're getting shot from, of course. Now this interact/reload behavior, you want that on prioritize interact. This is when you're hovering over anything like looting or a zip line and you want to press square or whatever button you press to do it. You're gonna have to tap that button to interact and hold the button to reload. Now for crossplay, that's completely up to you. I just leave it on, especially if you're playing with other people that don't have the same console as you and you want to load into games faster. Now let's go over to the graphics, and for the graphics I put my field of view all the way up. If you have a small field of view and you put it down, as you see here, you can't really see the green box on your left. So if you max it out all the way, you're going to be able to see more on your screen, and that's obviously going to help you play better. For the motion blur, you want to disable that. I don't know why I had it enabled. I thought I turned that off. You don't want to have too much motion on your screen when you're moving around. You want to make sure you have as much visibility as possible. For the energy saving, I turned that off. That's just to limit the frame rate and resolution when you're scrolling through the menu. Alright, now we're going to get to the important parts, the audio. I have my output mode on stereo and headphones because I use headphones and I want to make sure I hear as good as possible. I feel like that's the best one for me. And for this night mode, I have it on. I don't know why, it just sounds so crispy. You hear everything outside so better. When it's raining, it just sounds like it's so realistic. It just feels like it's real life, and I'm still able to hear the enemies as well. So I really like this one. For the music during gameplay, you want that off. Why would you want to hear music when your life is on the line, right? That's a no-brainer. Master volume, I have it on 75. Effects volume, I have it on 100%. I want to hear all the effects, footsteps, everything that's going to help me stay alive. Music volume, I have that all the way down. Dialogue volume, 75%. I like to hear the players talk, but not too much. Party chat on 100 and proximity chat on 140. Obviously, this is preference, but this is what I have it on. And for enable voice chat, I have that on. Party voice chat, I have it on open microphone, and proximity voice chat, I have it on toggle to talk. Now I have the party voice chat on because if I want to talk to my teammates, I just want to be completely ready. And for proximity chat, I just got to press down on my D-pad or whatever button you have, and then you'll be able to talk to enemies or other raiders. Some other raiders are friendly. Now for this raider voice beta, I have it off, but this is a funny little feature where if you're talking, your actual raider is going to talk and you can change the voice and play around with that. But for right now, I have it off. I'm probably going to try it later. And that's obviously preference, of course. Subtitles, I didn't even mess with that. I just have it on. That's for like the cutscenes. You can turn that on or off. That's up to you. Now let's go over to accessibility. For the colorblind, I have that on default. That's obviously preference as well. Font size, I have that on big. That's for seeing things like your teammate's name over their head. For this move crosshair when line of fire is blocked, I have it on because it will show you your bullets if they hit an obstacle that blocks the line of fire between the weapon and your crosshair. You want to see where your bullets will be going. And for smooth move when line of fire is blocked, as it says here, it'll move the crosshair smoothly to where the shot will hit the line of fire between the weapon and crosshair when it is blocked. Now we're going to turn this one off and I'm going to show you why. If you look at my aim closely right here, you kind of see how it's glitching out a little bit. And we don't want that, especially if you're in a gunfight. That's super distracting. So if you turn that off, you see it's not going to glitch out like before. It's just going to jump back into position instantly. Override crosshair shape, I have that off. If you want to turn it on and change it, you can. I think the original one was the T-cross, and I think I changed it to the regular cross. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm rocking with the cross. Weapon crosshair center dot. That's just putting a dot in the middle of your crosshair. I turned it on. I wanted to try something different. That is preference, but I could see it helping people aim better, so I would turn that on. Crosshair center dot radius, that's just basically the size of the circle in the middle of the crosshair, or excuse me, the dot in the middle of the crosshair. The bigger it is, the better you'll be able to see. I have it on 4. Crosshair length, that's the size of the crosshair itself. If you have it on 1, obviously you can't really see anything, right? So I have mine maxed out all the way. Crosshair thickness, that's the thickness of the actual crosshair. I have mine maxed out. Crosshair outline thickness, that's putting an outline on the actual crosshair. Makes it look pretty cool, so I have mine maxed out. Crosshair opacity, that is on 85 for me. The further down you put this, the less you will be able to see the crosshair, and it'll just kind of turn invisible somewhat. So I have mine on 85. Now for the crosshair, red, green, and blue, you can kind of mess around with this and it's going to change the color of the crosshair. I ended up putting the blue all the way down and left my crosshair yellow. That's just something I wanted to do. I could have stuck with the white, but I just wanted to try something different. And the crosshair outline colors, you can just change the color of the outline. All that is really preference if you ask me. You can adjust the colors and size depending on your liking and your visibility. Now let's go over to the wireless controller settings. You want to have aim assist on in this game because one, the aim assist is already not that strong. And if you have no aim assist at all, you're going to be struggling a lot. Interact / reload behavior, we already went over that earlier. We want to have that on prioritize interact. Invert vertical look input, you want to have that off, but if you do like playing with an invert, that's completely up to you. The horizontal and vertical sensitivity, some people always have them on different numbers, but I have both of mine on 140. Obviously sensitivity is up to you. If you do not know what sensitivity is, that is just the way you look around. Horizontal will be left to right, vertical will be up and down, and the higher you put it, the faster it'll be. Zoom sensitivity, I have it on 25%. That is your sensitivity when you're zooming in, and that is very important because you want to hit your shots. 25% is good for me. My scope zoom sensitivity, that's the sensitivity when you're zoomed into a scope. Mine is on 40%. Now this look response curve, that is very important. I changed it to linear. So this is basically how your aim is going to respond when you're moving your controller. A linear response is going to have more of a direct response, meaning if you're aiming left to right, up and down, it's going to react that exact way rather than the other ones that will have a curve reaction to them. So if you have more of a precise aim, you want to go with the linear one. Now the look and movement in a dead zone, that's going to be how fast your player reacts to you moving your analog sticks. If you have like a brand new controller, I would put it all the way down so it reacts as fast as possible, but I have a little bit of stick drift on my controller, so I have it on 5, and the movement when I have it on 15. Now for this horizontal look boost, you want to have this up. I have it on 55 right now. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this is when you're turning around completely. It's going to give you a little boost to turn around faster. As you see, I'm not turning around that fast, but when I put that up, let's put it up to 200. It's going to turn around way faster. So if enemies are shooting me from behind, I can just turn on them instantly. And obviously the number you want is preference, but you do want to put it up a little higher than what they have it on. So that one felt kind of fast. I'm going to put it on like, I say 150. 150 would be cool. Now the vertical look boost is a little different. It feels kind of fast, so I just left it on 15. 15 was good for me. Look boost ramp up time. This is basically how fast it takes or how long it takes to give you the boost when you're turning around or looking up vertically. So if we put this down to about, let's put 0.7, it's gonna make us spin around a lot faster. Rather than before, it was taking 1.6 seconds to give us the actual boost to hurry up and turn around or look upwards or down. So we're gonna leave that on 0.7. That's gonna help you in gunfights, especially when you're getting shot from up top or behind. You can hurry up and adjust your aim and turn around wherever you have to look. Now for the zoom, horizontal, and vertical look boost and the ramp up time, this is the same exact thing, but just when you're zoomed in. Now I left the horizontal and vertical look boost at default, but the look boost ramp up time, I put it down to about 0.3. It just makes my aim move a lot faster. So instead of having to not aim and readjust, I can kind of adjust while I'm aiming. Make sure you guys use these settings because you will be a 10 times better player. Like and subscribe, leave a comment down below if this helped you, and I'm out.